pledge. We have two members present today. We have a copy of the minutes. Entertain a motion for that.
Motion to accept is presented.
Okay, so moved. The agenda, is it okay, sir?
I believe it's ready for your approval, Mr. Chairman.
Thank you, sir. We have no presentations, nothing for consent. We'll move into the debate agenda, please.
We'll ask Mr. Prather to come up and present this first one for us.
Okay. Morning.
How you doing today?
Good, you?
I have two items. Of course, they're separated, so I'm going to let Matt go in between me. But the first item I have for your consideration is the bid for Wildwood Park Area 2 and 3. This is very similar to the renovations we just completed at Area 1. It's a improvement over the facility and an addition as well for ADA access. We are taking this to you now in lieu of September when the project will start in hopes that the contractor will go ahead and procure his materials. But the work will actually be done over the winter time when the park is and also completed hopefully before Masters Week, so, to minimize disruptions up there. So R.D. Brown was our low bidder, $614,000. It's within budget. This is paid out of 11 to 16 splost from that fund for Wildwood Park. So staff recommends approval for R.D. Brown to be awarded the job in the amount of $614,000.
Move to consent.
Thank you. So moved. Next item.
Next we have for you is we're asking for permission to buy our materials to procure everything we need to build our stop-go signal at Columbia Road at South Old Bel Air Road. South Old Bel Air Road. Yep. If you remember last commission meeting, you rejected bids close to $600,000 to build this. At this time, staff is asking for a $300,000 budget. We think we can bring it in around $275,000, but we're going to ask for $3 million just in case we have some fluctuation in equipment. You do have all the equipment quotes behind you, so if this is approved, we will order that equipment, and I believe we got about a 28-week lead time to get everything in. So it's going to take us a while to get it, but the contractor was facing the same lead time, so we're on the same schedule they were, but we're doing it for about half the price. Staff's recommend approval.
Commissioner Richardson, this was your committee, I believe, originally. Do you have any questions on this? Move to consent.
Yeah. Thank you. So moved. Next item.
Next item I have for you to look at is the engineering contract from Pruitt Ford and Associates to do our HVAC design at 3 fleet shops. This would be 2 in Appling and 1 in Evans behind the annex. Basically, this is to design electrical and mechanical systems to provide HVAC in these shops that are very, very hot, uncomfortable, and will help retain employees a little bit better. So staff recommends approval of PFA Engineering to be awarded the contract to the amount of $45,000.
Move to consent.
So moved. Thank you. Moving along to item B1, sir.
All right, first item I have is an alcohol beverage license of Utz Enterprise LLC doing business as Super Express 4. The applicant has applied for an alcohol beverage license to sell beer and wine for off-premise consumption from 4277 Washington Road, Suite D. They have provided all the required information and posted a notice on the property as of June the 17th. There are no known opposition to this, and they've been in business for a while, so therefore they don't require a distance survey. Staff does recommend approval.
This is a gas station.
It's the old, what we know as old Allen's
okay.
Country store down here.
Move to consent.
So moved. Thank you. Next
Right.
item.
Next item we have is alcohol beverage license for Sushi 2 LLC doing business as Taco Sushi. They have applied for an alcohol beverage license to sell beer, wine, and distilled spirits for on-premise consumption from 1202 Town Park Lane, Suite 111. They have applied and provided us all the information required. Notice has been posted on the property as of June 17th, and there's no known opposition. There again, like I said, this is, like I said, Taco Sushi 2. So it's been in operation, so there's no distance requirement. A survey required, so staff does recommend approval.
This is just a renewal, or is something changing on the license to have it brought back to us? Move to consent.
So moved.
All right, and the last one has is a variance request for Alien Wine and Liquor Incorporated doing business as Hot Shot Liquor. The applicant has come in several months ago and applied and received an alcohol license. Due to some contracting issues beyond the applicant's control, work was halted on this site, and they are not able to get into their area that they have leased. So they are asking for an extension on their license, because due to code section 6-56, the license should automatically forfeit after that 180 days if they're not in business. So the applicant is asking for an additional 139 days, which will take them to the end of the year. Due to it not being anything that the applicant could control, staff does recommend approval of this extension.
This is the one in the food line, the old food line.
The old food line, correct.
I remember us giving them the original permission.
Right.
Move to consent.
So moved. Next, we'll move to planning services. Sterling?
Yep, we have an ancillary dwelling before you this morning, 2643 Panda Lane. That is out there in District 4, just west of, just south of Scotts Ferry. What they're looking to do is they already have an existing dwelling on the property, approximately 2,260 square feet, and they would like to build an ancillary dwelling of approximately 2,200 square feet. In addition, this is off of an easement, so there is no opportunity for them to split this property either now or in the future without making significant road improvements. We have reviewed it. We do believe it meets all the standards. Staff is recommending approval. I will also note that there was a structure in this location previously and a septic system that goes with that. They're reusing the septic system, so there isn't any additional septic needs in that area. So staff is recommending approval.
So the original dwelling is 1,800 square feet approximately.
No, the existing one is 2,260 square feet. The ancillary dwelling would be an additional unit that would be 2,200.
About, so they're similar.
Give or take, yeah, a couple square feet difference.
And what's the total acreage of the parcel?
8.33 acres.
Move to consent.
Any reason we need to move this to debate?
Any commissioner could pull it to debate if you wanted to, but at this point.
Okay. All right. So moved. No other items? Any legal matters, sir? Okay. Thank you. We'll go to staff reports, please.
All right. For your information, we have the June 22 Planning Department Workload Measurement Monthly Report. Certainly can answer any questions you might have.
No questions.
Any questions?
And also, for your information, is the May 22 Plan Review Workload Monthly Measurement Report. Questions?
I have no questions.
Okay.
My report we have is, the first one we have is a June 2021-2022 Development Services Report, and a copy of that is provided for you. No further action needed. I could answer any questions you have any.
Questions?
No, sir.
Okay.
All right, and the next one we have is the 2022 Financial Report, and a copy of that's attached for your information. No further action required on those.
Any questions?
No questions.
The last one has temporary event alcohol permits, and a copy of that is provided for you. If you have any questions, I'd be glad to answer those.
Okay. Any questions?
No, sir.
All right. Thank you, sir. Any commissioner or public comment? Okay. We have nothing for executive session, so without any comments, we'll retire, adjourn at 9:01. Thank you.